Aquarius, hi, it's Lisa from Soul Searcher Tarot, and I am here to do your August 2020 general reading. It's a general reading, so it's not going to resonate with everybody, but take what does, leave what doesn't, and if you enjoy it, if you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment, I'd love to hear from you. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping in, singing if you enjoy it, and hopefully I'll get to see you again. And if you have been here before, I really appreciate the support. It means a whole lot. All right. Let's see. It's August 2020 for the sign of Aquarius. August 2020, the sign of Aquarius. Oh, I tell Aquarius. August 20. Hey, look. 2020. Let's see. Okay, well, we got the Strength card, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Ace of Swords, the Eight of Cups, the Sun. Wow, nice. Oops. The Page of Wands, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Three of Pentacles. Alright, we'll take a look at these, and then I'll clarify with another deck, and then I will get you a few cards from the universe just to see if there's any advice that Spirit can offer. Okay? Alright. Let's see, well, you're starting out with Strength. Card of Leo. It looks like you are probably handling a situation right now that maybe was a little more challenging. Maybe you needed to put out extra effort into being persistent and using willpower, power of your mind and your soul. And then there's this Knight of Cups energy that was coming out to you. Now, it's very possible you could be this Knight of Cups energy. It could be somebody that you know. It could be like, what, Pisces, Scorpio. What's that other one? Look at me. I always forget the third. It'll come to me in like 10 minutes. But so this could be somebody coming out to you, offering you love, offering you romance. Could also be a friend. Or you could be taking on this energy and you are sending it out to somebody else. And I wonder if that's where your willpower or your strength of mind would be coming in, or your strength of emotion. Just in general strength. And persistence. Alright, and now you have the Nine of Cups. Now this is like wishes come true. Alright? Very happy, very content with your feelings. And most likely with somebody. So if that was where that romance was coming from or going to, that's cool. Alright. Then you have an Ace of Swords. And this is all like clarity and communication. It's a new start in that form of intellect and power of the mind, ideas. Right next to the Eight of Cups. And now this is moving away from something that you've worked really hard with. So I don't know if you had been building another relationship, you were building a relationship. Again, could be friendship, doesn't actually have to be a romantic one. But you were moving away from it. It didn't work for you anymore, and you decided to head away. And then right there, but this is the Sun. Now this is all about, like the happiest, most joyful, most content feelings that you could have. So whatever situation that you moved away from, you were still feeling like very positive and in such a good place. Like feeling in a really, really good place. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio. See, remember I knew it would come. Yeah. Anyway, the Page of Wands. Now this is another energy and action, creativity, passion. So this is a new start in, or a message actually, in all those areas. So maybe you're feeling very passionate about a new project, you're passionate about a person, a situation, and you might be receiving that kind of information from somebody, that kind of message from somebody, that they're feeling that way about you. Now this is the Eight of Pentacles, and you're working really hard at something, very meticulously. Like you're not cutting corners, or making sure you have everything the way it's supposed to be. All right, you're not going to try to be, nothing's going to be easy for you on that. You're going to make sure you do it all perfectly. So I'm not sure what it is, that it could be a new project, it could be a job. And I wonder if that's the one that you have this feeling of action, energy, and passion about. Because you just moved away from something that maybe you did have that same type of passion towards. And then right after that, I see you doing some kind of, like, collaboration, some teamwork going on. So let's see if we can get anything on these clarifiers. Oops, sorry. All right. These were already shuffled. I just habitually feel like I have to shuffle them once or twice more. All right. What can you tell me about the Strength card? What can you tell me about Strength card for Aquarius in August 2020? Can you tell me about Strength August 2020 for Aquarius? Okay, the King of Swords. One more for Aquarius on the Strength card. One more clarity. Strength card. Alright, the Six of Swords. Alright, okay, so that. Alright, so we got the Six of Swords, which is possibly moving into calmer waters from choppy waters. Could be just moving in a physical sense, if you're relocating, or just in a mental sense, getting yourself out of the rough waters. And then this energy of the King of Swords. Now this is a person who would be firm, fair, very, very, like, all about the intellect, and not like using his emotions to guide anything. He's pretty much just, you know, about intellect and communication, and, you know, wanting to make sure things are logical. Now this could be you. I mean, it is Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra, but it could also, you know, but could be anybody else that, you know, just has that type of, wow, energy. Anybody else that has that type of energy. But you're moving away from something, as far as, again, if it's physical or emotional, or just, you know, kind of in your mind. Don't know. But let's see, what about this Knight of Cups? What can you tell me about this Knight of Cups? What's this Knight of Cups here for Aquarius? Oh, Nine of Swords. Huh. Too many. Hold on. Okay, and the Three of Cups. Alright, so you have the Knight of Swords. You're stressed, anxiety. having a rough time of it. But then you have the Three of Cups where, you know, there's community and happiness and getting together with people. So I'm wondering if this offer of possible relationship, love, friendship that's coming out is from your, like, circle of people, you know, friends. But something causing it to be a little bit more draining than it should be. What about this Nine of Cups? Let's see. What can you tell me about this Nine of Cups? Nine of Cups. Alright, we got the Ace of Swords. And Strength again. Alright. So it's a new beginning. It's definitely a new beginning where you're going to be using your mind, willpower, persistence, and just soft, like, I always think of it like soft words, like taking it very, very softly, subtly, not like going in like a whatever it is, whatever the situation is. Now, if it's Nine of Cups, I'm thinking if it's happily, you know, wishes granted, and it is a new beginning, so maybe there is a new beginning for you happening. In a romance is possible, but you're using your strength. You need strength to work through it, to keep your Nine of Cups coming, keep your Nine of Cups where it's supposed to be. So let's see, we have Ace of Swords here, so we're going to clarify that. Hold on a second. Let's clarify this Ace of Swords. Seven of Swords. And the Nine of Coins. Let's see if we can get one more. So now the Seven of Swords and the Six of Cups. Alright, well, at some point, you're reminiscing about something from your past, childhood memories, nostalgia, people you haven't seen for a while, family you haven't seen for a while, or just people you've lost touch with, and you're feeling like the fruits of your labor, that whatever work you put into something, you could actually enjoy it. But then there's this energy of kind of a little bit deceitful. Like, is there untruths going on? Is there like a lie? Is there somebody's lying? Or just being not truthful? And yeah, I don't want to call anybody a liar, but just somebody's not being truthful completely. Or somebody's trying to get away with something they shouldn't be. And I don't know what area this would be. I mean, it could be you, but I don't like to think so. I'm Aquarius myself. But, and we're truthful to a fault, by the way. But, yeah, so this is definitely, in regards to it, you hooked up with some people that you have old memories with, happy memories with it, and they could have been these guys that were from that Three of Cups. You're reaping what you sowed, basically. You're able to enjoy the fruits of your labor, whether it could be work related, or it could be just the efforts that you put out to get, you know, to be with people, or, you know, the friendships you've made. But then again, there's this shifty dude's here, and we don't know why shifty dude's here. But now what about the Eight of Cups? Why is the Eight of Cups here? Explain the Eight of Cups for me. Please explain Eight of Cups for me. Justice. Alright, so there's balance involved. Possibly a Libra. Oopsie. Oh. And the Seven of Staffs. Alright, well, you got the Eight of Cups, but then you got Justice and the Seven of Staffs on top of it. And to me, that's like, you're going to have balance, and you're defending a situation. Or even a person, maybe. No, I mean, I don't think you're, like, fighting to defend a person, but I feel like you're defending something. And using balance and fairness, justice, and again, like I said, could be a possible Libra. Or are you defending Shifty Dude? You might be defending Shifty Dude. I don't know why. Alright, well, let's see. What's about the Sun? What goes on with the Sun? That's interesting. That just felt like that. Just like you're defending Shifty Dude. Alright, then we got the Hierophant, the Ace of Staffs, and Temperance. Alright, well, we got the Ace of Staffs, because this is something new, something passionate, something energetic, something makes you feel like action is required, or you're starting new action, right? And you have a passion about something, which is where your Page of Wands was saying the same thing. It's just like a definite new start in something that's very passionate, very close to your heart with that. So it could be a project, could be a job, could be a business or something, or it could be a relationship in a sense, or relationships with people, and you know, because then we have the Hierophant. This is somebody they're very traditional. They could be about weddings or whatever. They could be. They offer guidance. You would seek counsel. They would be somebody like a pastor or a therapist or somebody that you can open up to. And then Temperance, and this is just you taking your time and being patient about something. This is weird, because it feels like... What's about this Page of Wands? Aquarius, this is weird. I mean, I really feel like it came up as like you're defending this. There's a person that's not so much that they're not right, not nice, or not, but they did something questionable, and then you have to defend that because they're the one that you're getting into that relationship with, or they're the ones that are friends with you. Wow. Okay, let's see. Wands, Page of Wands. Alright, we got Three of Swords, Two of Coins, and this one wanted to come out too. And the High Priestess. Alright, well, while you are balancing something, or you're juggling something. This could be feelings, this could be time, this could be something. You're juggling it. You're going to find, like, you're going deeper in. You're using your intuition. You know, you're trying to find what everything is about. Like, you're just trying to look deeper. Otherwise, it's a very warm kind of energy. It's just a matter of, going deeper, but something happened. You got hurt, or you hurt somebody else. So something in this situation, during all your juggling and digging deeper into the situation, pain was felt. I don't know what kind of pain it was. I mean, it was a grief. And let's see. Eight of Pentacles. Can you tell me about the Eight of Pentacles? Eight of Pentacles for Aquarius. August 20. Hello, 20. I gotta go get that card. Whoopsie. Hey, that was just... No. Okay. Okay, well, two of them came face up. And we got the Four of Swords. But you're taking a break and trying to get, which makes sense. I mean, if you just got hurt about something, something hurt you. The idea that after a situation like that, you do need to take a break. You need to take a rest. Just like push pause for a second. But then we got the Wheel of Fortune. And this is like fortune's turning in your favor. Feels like there's an improvement in a situation. So maybe with the meticulous work that you're doing, on whatever it is that you're doing it, you're working hard to do something, so yeah, it'll turn, it's like a karmic wheel, and because you're working hard towards it in the positive, it's going to go to the positive for you. Alright, the last card is Three of Pentacles. What can you tell me about the Three of Pentacles? Four of Coins, Three of Staffs, and the Knight of Swords. Alright. Well, with using this collaboration, it feels like you're able to look ahead to see what else is coming in. Alright, you're looking towards the future, not really worried about the past, so whatever this issue that was going on in the past, it wasn't what you wanted to pay that much attention to. Like with this card, I always think of like those two red ones are like past events, and the gold one is like going forward. And you're going to still try to keep something close to your chest. Like you don't want to give up a whole bunch of energy, thoughts, feelings. Like you don't want to give up a whole bunch of stuff, because maybe you're still a little, you're still a little wounded here. Then you have this action and energy of the Knight of Swords. Now this could be somebody in your somebody in your environment. They're like very intellectual. They communicate well. They're like all full of action, energy. It could be just, even if it's an older or younger person, it just seems to be somebody that has that energy about them. Or it could be you. But when they do stuff, it's not too much forethought. They're kind of like very impulsive, I guess the word is, if that's them. But again, could be you. And just like, you want to just go. Whatever the situation is, that's what you want to do. You just want to go. Alright, let's see if we can get any information from Spirit about any advice. Okay. Let's get 3 cards from Spirit. Got any advice for Aquarius, August 2020? Oops. 1. 5 of Pentacles. King of Swords. And the Hierophant. Okay. Alright. Well, 5 of Pentacles came up in reverse. And this is kind of like, because normally when it's upright, it's like this, it's, you're feeling left out in the cold. But I feel like when it's this way, it's coming out of the cold. Like you felt left out, or even betrayed at one point. But then you're coming out and away from that. And then you have the King of Swords, where you have to this is energy of using logic, this firmness, this fairness. And very, very much into his head. He's all about mental capacity, and however. So I think it's just a matter of, like Spirit's telling you, you need to think, you need to work things out in your head, make sure that everything is logical, make sure everything makes sense. And then you got the Hierophant again, and this is like the guidance and the counsel, and where you might need to do a little bit of soul searching and maybe reaching out to somebody for some advice or some, somebody to talk to just to make you feel better about whatever situation you were going on. And when you start doing that and you start using this this Knight of Swords energy, and looking at the Three of Staffs and everything, you're going to start feeling like you're coming out of the cold. Like that's not going to mean that much to you anymore. Whatever happened here, I think there was I think something happened, and you needed to defend somebody's actions. And I don't know what those actions were, but you used temperance because you used patience, and maybe you sought some advice from somebody, but you got hurt anyway. But because you're not sitting in that too long, even though you had to take a rest, you're not sitting in that. So once you start moving again, you're going to be able to feel better about the situation. Okay, well, hopefully this made sense to you. And if you can give me a thumbs up, a share, subscribe, write me a comment, let me know, because I would love to see how if this makes any sense. I mean, I get it, but it'd be interesting to know, if it actually did resonate with anybody, okay? And I really do appreciate you coming out and seeing me, and I will see you in about a month. So let's speak to you later.